Hello everyone and welcome to this month's webinar, brought to you by the Client Success Team at gShift. Today's topic is social signals, why they are important to your business. My name is Brandon Gilmore. I'm the team lead of the Client Success Team here at gShift. I'm also a Client Success Manager. I have 5 years of experience in internet marketing. And a random fact about myself is I collect pop culture things like t-shirts and Funko Pops, as seen in the picture here. On today's agenda, we will define social signals, what they are, a page signal versus a network signal, tell you why they are important to your business, how to get them, reporting on social signals, and then answer any questions and answers at the end of today's presentation. So, let's get started. Social signals, what are they? Social signals definition is social interactions with a piece of content through social media networks such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, etc. These could include likes, shares, tweets, pins, votes on an article from your blog. And an example of common ways of triggering a social signal are social sharing buttons on a website shown in the image on this slide, such as tweet, stumble upon, like, plus ones, dig, shares, etc. Page signals. What are they and do they matter? Page signals are defined as social interactions with a piece of content that take place on your website. These are commonly done through sharing buttons or browser extensions on desktop or mobile devices. You can see an example of social sharing buttons on the left through Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, Pinterest, and emailing options. These are very commonly added to your website through third-party extensions such as Add This or Share This, or can easily be added customly through your web developer. Network signals, on the other hand, are social interactions that take place on a social network. The type of interactions vary by social networks. For some examples, see below. Facebook could include likes, shares, comments. Twitter includes retweets, favorites, mentions. Google Plus includes plus ones, shares, and comments. LinkedIn includes likes, shares, and comments. And the list goes on, varying by social network. Network signals. Here's some written examples of how network signals occur. So this particular company called Arcade Block posts out a new post, and we can see 180 users can then click on like, comment, share, or post comments below. So 189 people actually clicked on like. We have at least 25 comments. We have 18 people shared it, and the order of value, in our opinion, on Facebook would go from most valuable right here at share, next most valuable would be commenting, and last would be likes. Likes are great for getting high numbers and showing interest in a piece of content. Comments shows they liked it enough that they're actually going to write something and give you some feedback on it. And sharing actually says they love it, that they're actually going to share it to their friends and family and tell them about it as well. This particular company is very famous for putting in contests where they ask users to like, comment, and share on all their posts, which is a great way to grow your audience online. Twitter social signals, here's an example. Mashable put out this picture of a selfie hat, which allows you to take a picture of yourself while wearing a hat with your tablet, which is very cool. I highly recommend it. So what this is showing us here on Twitter is this is the news feed. We can see there's 73 retweets, so people have actually shared out to their own fans. 29 people have favored it, so they like it enough that they're going to come back and look at it at a later time. And then we can see replies as well, where people actually say back to Mashable that they love what they've posted and put up their own comments or commentary. Cute hat plus iPad equals hat iPad. Haha. So why are social signals important to you, and what's the deal? So social signals make your content come to life. They allow your content to be discovered, consumed, and engaged with. Here's a quote. Your organization's digital culture is reflected in the social networks. Distributing and measuring your content marketing investment in the search engines and social media is vital to understanding the engagement and performance of your brand's content and culture. One tweet, like, or share can amplify your business into new channels and enhance its long-term discoverability. Social signals matter to your business and can positively impact your bottom line. And that is directly from the mouth of Krista, our CEO here at gShift. So what's Google's take? A quote from Matt Cutt in January earlier this year in 2014 is, Google doesn't crawl social media pages like other pages. They're just way too big and way too complex for Google to spend resources to index. So social signals seem to have no effect on rank, and the influence may be a factor in the future though. This was taken from the Search Engine Journal, and the article link is shown on the screen here. So just to elaborate a bit further on that, there's no proven relationship between social signals and rank. However, there are many studies that show a correlation between social signals and how a particular piece of content sometimes can rank higher if it has more page social signals on it. In the end of things, Google admits that they don't crawl social media pages, so they don't look for these signals, and but the number of signals a piece of content can have can therefore lead to a larger audience, and therefore can lead to higher influence, which may be a factor in the future. So social signals do matter, however they do not have a direct influence on rankings. So how far can a message spread? That's what social signals are all about, is having a digitally aligned content strategy, which includes keywords, backlinks, optimized content, and social media and mobile, and then putting out own content, earned content, and then amplifying it through engaging with influencers in your industry, can quickly allow that single owned content to grow, multiply, and amplify into a whole new community very, very quickly. So it goes from a one-to-one engagement to a one-to-many. So how do you get them? So some ways to get page signals include adding sharing buttons on your website to make sure it's very easy for people to add page signals. Write engaging content. So the key to get page signals is to have content that's engaging, that allows people to say, ooh, that's very interesting, that's really good information, I want to share with my friends and family or coworkers or peers. That's the key right there. If the content's not engaging, the content's not noticeable, it's nothing really, that no aha moment or that's really awesome, they're not going to share it, they're not going to do anything with it other than look at it and leave. So making sure you have engaging content that talks about your brand, your products, or your services is very, very important. And third-party add-ons such as sharing buttons that only show when you're scrolling, so only when they're engaging in the content, aka reading it, or pop up at the bottom of the article after they've done reading the article, are great ways to ensure you're only getting page signals from people that have actually interacted with the content and making them more legitimate. Network signals are a great way to build your audience, would include boosting your post, contests, share, comment, and like. Likes will soon not be allowed to be part of contest rules on Facebook. However, sharing and commenting are obviously still encouraged. For contests on Facebook, you can also look to third-party providers to help you out with that. However, they're fairly straightforward, and I'm sure you would have no problem doing that. The other way you got to do it is building an audience, is posting regularly, post in groups and related pages, telling them about your page to help grow your audience on Facebook and on Twitter as well, following like-minded individuals and influencers to grow your audience. So reporting, how do you do it? So reporting comes down to making in gShift software. Some key things you got to do are follow pages. Pardon me. We cannot stress enough how important it is to follow pages in gShift software. It allows us to collect information such as page signals and backlink information. Without following the pages, you will not have any transparency to those signals, and we cannot gather that information for you for reporting purposes. So again, I cannot stress enough, make sure you're following on-site pages and off-site pages as well. Connect your social networks is very important for reporting on social signals for obvious reasons. So make sure you're doing that to get any network signals. And then run your report from the gShift dashboard on a regular basis. You can also schedule reports if you would like that on a more automated basis. And then lastly, an optional feature is our content performance module, which allows you to get more insights into a specific campaign that you may be running for your client or for your business. So let's just take a look at the new content performance module and how it can help. So in particular, this is the social section of the new content performance module. So this shows you the top referring sources for social, where the traffic coming from, which social networks. We can see Facebook is the top. Page signals comes from most from Google+. However, the most entrances and conversions come from Facebook. So there you can see where the most valuable traffic's coming from and make educated decisions based on that information for a set piece of content, not your whole website, only for a campaign, which can be as few as 1 to 3 pages, or it can be as many as your campaign needs. This is the home page of the content performance module, where it shows you some key events such as when the campaign started, blog posts, email blasts, another additional blog posts, so you can kind of see when traffic spikes happen and try to correlate those in there. You can also get a deep analysis of the pages, where the traffic is coming from, and what conversions are taking place on those, how many conversions are taking place and where they're coming from. So it's a very good module to get a quick oversight and at the same time an in-depth oversight for any campaigns you may be running. This month we'd also like to highlight we have a Refer a Friend program, which allows you to potentially earn up to 10% of any closed deals that you refer. You can read more about it on our website at gshiftlabs.com/partners and /referral. So feel free to check that out, and we'll be happy to tell you more details. And that pretty well concludes today's presentation on social signals and why they're important to your business. So feel free to ask any questions at this time, and I'll be happy to do my best for answering them. If you do have to leave and didn't have a chance to stay to ask any questions, feel free to email me at brandon.gilmore@gshiftlabs.com, or you can follow me on Twitter at GilmoreBrandon. And thanks again for coming to today's presentation, and hope you have a great day.